True AI starts here. Now, welcome to D.A.S.Y. Now, what is D.A.S.Y? D.A.S.Y is a disruptive crowd fund model for breakthrough technologies. Okay, it's basically a smart contract on the blockchain. And if you know anything about the blockchain, it's fully transparent. Okay, everyone could see it. There's nothing you could do to manipulate the blockchain, as we know. So D.A.S.Y is on the blockchain. It's not a company, and that's very important. There's no overhead. There's no shipping. There's no products. There's no sales. There's no CEO. You know, we're just a blockchain program. Now, this model gives every member profits, equity, and income in D.A.S.Y. D.A.S.Y is a decentralized, autonomous model that's not controlled by anyone. So that's very, very important. No one's gonna tell you to do this, tell you to do that. It's your project, it's your program. And if you're a company and you're partnering with us here with D.A.S.Y, you can even implement D.A.S.Y into your current structure or your current model, which is very important. And D.A.S.Y is also currently crowdfunding D.A.S.Y AI development, which is D.A.S.Y 2.0. Now, what is D.A.S.Y AI or D.A.S.Y 2.0? Decentralized AI system being developed by Endotech. And we'll talk about Endotech in a moment. Now, D.A.S.Y AI is the next generation in AI trading. D.A.S.Y AI will multiply current AI performance 4 times stronger, 4x as they say. D.A.S.Y AI is also the first project capitalized by the D.A.S.Y Fund. And we'll talk about the D.A.S.Y Fund. Now, 85% of trading profits are rewarded to D.A.S.Y AI members, who are you and I, and D.A.S.Y AI is Endotech's path to becoming a public company. So, who is Endotech? Now, Endotech is a financial technology company founded by Dr. Anna Becker. And I talked a little bit about Dr. Anna Becker in the initial introduction. Now, 20 years of success in the fintech financial space and AI trading systems is very important. Has billions in AI trading for top financial institutions. Okay, Endotech is well known in the financial arena. Billions of dollars in AI trading for those institutions. First technology partner for D.A.S.Y Crowd Fund, which is important. They are also globally headquartered in Israel. And again, D.A.S.Y is on a roadmap to be publicly traded the 4th quarter of 2021. Now, here's a little bit about Dr. Becker, who's world-renowned, and she's great at what she does. And I'm going to give you guys a moment to take a second and read over this. But while you do, I'll just go on to say this. Dr. Anna holds an MSc degree in computer science, a PhD degree in AI from Teshion in Israel. She's also an author of several books on artificial intelligence and has deep experience in algorithm investment solutions. And again, take a moment, you can read over her credentials. You know what, I forgot. If you were watching this on video, which you probably are right now, you could pause it. Okay, let me move along. So here's some of the proof of what Endotech has done in the past. So there are people in a small society, small VIP society, okay, who invested in Endotech and have made tremendous gains on their money. However, and I'll point this out, if you wanted to invest in Endotech, let's even say as far as back as 2018, starters, there's a $125,000 entry fee just to invest in Endotech. Now, that's without the D.A.S.Y partnership. So if you're watching this right now, you do not have to pay $125,000 to pay. We're just giving to play rather. We're just giving you an example of how it was, not well, how it is, however, not through the D.A.S.Y project. So if you're part of the D.A.S.Y project, you'll still get the returns that people are getting that are going through Endotech directly, but people who go through Endotech directly without going through the D.A.S.Y project, they have to pay $125,000 just as an entry fee. And the minimum capital that they can invest is $1 million. Okay, so let me make that very clear. You're watching Indotech and DA.IS.Y today. You do not have to pay a $125,000 entry fee, and your minimum investment does not have to be $1 million. I want to make that very, very clear. However, if you were going directly through Indotech, those are the stipulations. So whoever sent you this, be happy. But with that said, you can see here their returns. Annual percentage, 814% returns. That's huge, okay? Now, what's also important, if you were going directly through Indotech, there's a 20% exit fee when you withdraw your money, okay? These things are consistent if you're going directly through Indotech. However, because you're going through the DA.IS.Y product that's partnered with Indotech, while you'll get these same returns or higher, you aren't subject to entry fees and you don't have to start off with $1 million, all right? So let's move on. So what do we have access to? Now, because again, DA.IS.Y's partnered with Indotech, and here's an example of someone who invested in Indotech on one of their investment platforms. Now they have multiple investment platforms. This is a very strong one. And with the DA.IS.Y project, they'll be investing our money, our contributions on different levels, okay? Very aggressive ones and moderate ones. But the bottom line is the returns are staggering. So here's an example. Here's someone who invested on September 1st, okay, 2020. They invested $10,000. Well, by November the 9th, 2020, that $10,000 turned into a total of $39,000, giving them a profit of $29,000. And their money was traded at 300%, roughly 300%. That's a 300% return on their money. That's amazing. And those are numbers that we're looking forward to having. That's incredible. Now, what's very, very important, this was just 2 months and roughly 10 days. Well, if they would have kept their money in, well, their money is there. They haven't withdrew anything. That was just an example. Based on this trading model, and again, Indotech has multiple trading models, but based on this trading model, okay, the returns are as high as 1,500%. Well, to be exact, 1,577%, okay, to be exact. That's amazing. Where else can you go where you can invest your money and it trades anywhere between 300 to 1,500%? Okay, now I know I'm talking to people internationally, but here in the States in particular, because I'm in the United States, our savings account will give us 0.06%, which is nothing. You know, if we have a CD or if we have a mutual fund or maybe a 401k, maybe if we're invested in the stock market, you know, you may get about 10%. That's being very, very generous. Let's say if you have a whole life, long-term whole life insurance policy, you may get about 10%. Okay. If you're that person who's not that savvy, maybe using some of the models that they advertise all throughout the internet, like Robinhood and Acorns, you're probably like 2%. Are you with me? If you're very savvy in the stock market, or maybe you're connected to some hedge funds, you could probably get anywhere between 20, maybe 50%. And if you're super duper duper brilliant in real estate, okay, and you get very lucky, maybe you get 100%. But as you can see here, a 290% return, okay, and annually, and this was just in 2 months, but annually, 1,500% return, okay? This is why DA.IS.Y and Indotech are working together to help you who are looking to invest your money, make a ton of money on your money. And so as we move along, how will this work for you? Real simple. You get to choose up to 10 crowdfunding packs that start at $100. Okay, they start off as $100. So remember what I stated earlier. Unlike going directly through Indotech, where you have to pay $125 and you have to start at $1 million, no, there's no entry fee here, and you can start as low as $100. That's amazing. Now, 50 to 70% of each pack that goes into trading, 50 to 70% of each, you make 50 to 70% of each pack that goes into trading, depending on your pack level. So that's very important. 50 to 70% goes into trading, depending on your pack level, okay? Now, 70% of the trading profits are rewarded back to the contributor. So I'll say that again. Let's say you invest $1,000 for an example. 50 to 70% of that $1,000 is going into trading for you. The profits on those trading, 70% of those profits are rewarded to you. 15% of those trading profits go into the residual rewards plan. We'll talk about that. Now, what's also pretty cool, every contributor gets equal share of 5% of Endotech stock. All members are able to participate in the DAISY referral plan. We'll talk about that. And the referral plan pays out 46% to members. And the referral plan will also be very intricate in helping to fund the DAISY AI program that's in development right now. And so let's talk about the referral plan. Now, before I talk about the referral plan, I want to make this very, very clear. Okay, so this is very important. From what you've seen so far, before we go into the referral plan, if you're that person who's just looking to invest your money, you're not interested in a new referral plan, that's fine. You need not even look at anything else from here, okay? But just for knowledge's sake, we're going to talk about the referral plan and how you can also make money if you refer people. Now, why is that important? You know, as I mentioned, I'm part of an investment group, and I started to make money on my own. And, you know, I share with some friends how I'm currently, you know, making 200+% on my money and compounding profits. But now with this program, with this project, I'll make 300 to 1500% on my money. Okay. Who wouldn't share that? Who wouldn't want to do that? Everyone you know. So if you want to profit off of referring, you can. And the referral program is very, very lucrative. But again, if you're that person, I just want to make my money, put it into the crowdfunding, make my money, get my returns, go about my business, then that's fine. Okay. But again, if you're that person who wants to refer people, let's go over the referral plan. And I had to say that to make this very, very clear that you do not have to refer people in our model to make money, but 99.9% of the people will. Okay, and so let's move along. In the referral plan, there are instant payouts up to 46%, okay? We're gonna talk about the upfront income, and we'll also talk about the residual income from trading profits. Now, with the upfront income, there's a 3x10 force matrix bonus. We'll talk about that when you refer people. There's a personal referral bonus. We'll talk about that. There's a matrix check matching bonus. We'll talk about that. Pay setter revenue sharing bonus and a global crowd fund bonus. That's that's upfront income, immediate income. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a smart contract, okay? And so what is a smart contract? It's peer-to-peer. So immediately when someone you refer, immediately after someone you refer decides to purchase a fund, a crowd fund, so they can get a return on their investment, all right, you get paid immediately within nanoseconds. And that's very, very important. So if you refer me, I invest $100 so I can get a return on my investment. You'll get paid a percentage immediately as soon as I invest, okay? Now, there's residual income on trading profits as well. We'll talk about 10 generations of Uni-Level trading bonuses, infinity trading bonuses, and infinity check matching bonuses also. Now, just a little bit of, just to reiterate a couple of things and bring some things to perspective. As I mentioned earlier, there's 10 crowdfunding packs to choose from starting at 100. Packs 1 through 7, 50% goes into the DAISY fund for trading. Packs 8 through 10, 70% goes into the DAISY fund for trading. Okay, you just make your money back a little bit faster with packs 8 through 10. Now, 70% of all trading profits are rewarded back to you. Historically, annual rates have ranged from 300 to 1,500%. 15% of all trading profit goes into the referral plan, the residual plan. You can withdraw your profits at any time. You get stock in Endotech, 5% shares equally. Up to 46% upfront payout is in the referral plan. And lastly, the referral plan is going to help fund the DAISY AI development project. Now, very, very important. I just have to go over this legal disclaimer, and this is very important. Past performance does not guarantee future results, okay? You know, Warren Buffett says it the best. never invest, and I'm going to paraphrase, but he says, never invest in anything that you can't afford to lose. One thing I'm happy about is our investment program, even prior to DA.IS.Y, no one's lost a dime. And we're excited about that. And so as we move on, let's go over the entry packs, the 10 crowd fund levels. Now, the great thing about this, you can start with an investment or crowd fund. And for technical purposes, you may hear me say investment here and there, but this is crowdfunding. So you're funding the project and getting paid rewards on the back end. All right. Now, you can fund $100, okay, $200, $400, $800, $1,600. You just can't jump the line. And so let's just say I wanted to fund $3,200. No problem. I would have to fund 100, 200, 400, 800, 1,600, and 3,200. Now, what's great about this, I can add them to my cart, hit one button, purchase all of those entry-level packs, and then the person who referred me, or whether they referred me or not, we'll talk about the matrix, whether they referred me or not, as soon as I push the pay button, they get paid immediately. That's incredible. Now, for an example, you can purchase up to 10 packs. If you purchase all 10 packs, that's a total of $102,000. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but my wife and I, we're fully invested. We purchased all 10 packs, okay? And there's a reason for that, so we can maximize not only our trading dollars, but also maximize the referral plan. But get in where you fit in, and that's important. So here's another example. Let's say you purchase entry pack 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a total of $1,500. Now, out of that $1,500, 750 will trade for you, and the other 750 will go into a referral plan. And what's great about that, what's also incredible, 15 shares of equity shares in Endotech. Now, even though this is split up, your $1,500 will still trade for you until it reaches 300 to 1,500%. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so it's split up, but it'll still trade for you, and you will get the percentage of this number, not this number. Okay, you'll get the percentage of this number, not this number. All right, I want to make that very, very important, and that's amazing in itself. Now, let's move on to the next slide. Now, in order to get paid on any investment pack brought into your matrix, you must first upgrade to the investment pack or higher. Now, this is very, very important. If you refer someone and they purchase a pack, in order for you to be compensated on their pack, you must have the same pack that they purchased. Okay? So if you refer me, and let's say you purchased the $100 pack, if I purchased the $100 pack, you're going to be compensated for it. If you refer me and you only purchased the $100 pack, but I purchased the $100 pack and the $200 pack, you're not going to be compensated on my $200 pack. Got it? If you purchase the 100 pack and the $200 pack, then you'll get compensated on my 100 pack and my $200 pack. If you just purchased the $100 pack and I purchased a 100 to 200 and a $400 pack, you're only going to be paid on my $100 pack. But if you purchase the 100 to 200 and a $400 pack, you'll also get paid on my 100, 200, and $400 pack. So let me read this to you. Each entry level that you buy lets you earn when those same entry level packs are brought in your matrix. Okay? Your investment level determines the packs that you earn from in the matrix. So your investment level determines the packs that you earn from in the matrix. We'll talk about that. And higher entry packs brought in your matrix will compress up to the next qualified member. That's a big deal. And I'll explain that with a visual. Now, here's the matrix, the incredible matrix that we all love. And what's very, very important, remember, as I stated earlier, if you're that person, if you just want to refer people, you don't want to, if you just want to trade your money, you don't want to refer anybody. You just want your money to trade for you and get a return on your money. You don't want to refer anybody. That's fine. You're still going to be compensated on level 1 and 2 in the matrix because there's no referral requirements to be compensated on level 1 and 2 in the matrix. So let's say you referred me. Now, let me make this very, very clear. You know, I've referred over 2,500 people into our current investment group. That was even prior to Daisy coming along. And I'm going to refer a lot of people into this group. If you're probably watching this now, and we've already gotten started, and I've referred thousands of people into this group. Well, let's say you personally referred me, okay? Now, you referred me, you didn't refer anybody else. Well, actually, let's just say you didn't refer me. That's better. You didn't refer me at all. Someone referred you, and the person who referred you also referred me. So someone referred you just so you can invest your money and make money on your money, and the person who referred you also referred me. Well, when that person who referred you referred me, I fell into what's called your matrix, even though you didn't refer me. Now, you'll have up to 3 people in your matrix. Even though you didn't refer them, you'll have up to 3 people in your matrix that can spill over into your matrix on your first level. If 3 people spill over into your matrix on your first level, if you bought a $100 pack and all 3 of them purchased a $100 pack, you make $1,200. $12,000, yeah, I wish. You make $12. Now, if those 3 people also purchase pack 1 through 7, and you purchase pack 1 through 7, you'd also pick up $1,500. If those 3 people purchase pack 8 through 10 just so they can make a return on their investment, and you purchase pack 8 through 10 so you can make a return on your investment, you'll pick up another $5,300. Now, you didn't refer any of those people, okay? They just fell into your matrix. And whether you refer people or not, in the first 2 levels, people can potentially fall into your matrix. Now, let's talk about level 2. So same example. The person who referred you just so you can invest your money and make money on your money, they also referred me, okay? And with me, there came other people. And let's say 9 of those people ended up on your second level. Now, there's no requirement for you to get paid on 9 of those people that ended up on your second level. Well, if those 9 people just purchased a $100 pack, and you also just purchased a $100 pack, you pick up the $36 plus the $12 from the other 3 people. That's $48. And you didn't refer anybody. If those 9 people purchase packs 1 through 7, and you purchase pack 1 through 7 so you can make money on your investment, you'd make $4,572. If those same 9 people purchase pack 8 through 10 just to make money on their investment, and you purchase pack 8 through 10 just to make money on your investment, you make an extra $16,000. So not only will you make the $1,500, the $4,000, the $5,000, you'll pick up another $16,000. And you didn't refer anyone. This is incredible, unheard of before until now with our DAISY project. Now, let's just say you do go refer some people, and I highly recommend you do, because who's going to turn down this? You know, and this is pretty interesting. Anyone that I've talked to, you know, I've talked to close friends, talked to business constituents, talked to people I didn't even know, people I met on Facebook and Instagram, and, you know, people who reached out to me who've heard about our investment program. And I've had a simple conversation with them. They reached out and said, hey, I'm interested in your investment program. How does it work? I say, real simple. You know, we invest with programs that are giving us a return of 200. And at that time, it was just 200% on our money with compounding profits. Now it's 300 to 15% on our money, 300 to 1,500% on our money. And I just send them a link. That's it. And they enroll. And it's incredible. And they make money for themselves and for their family on their money. But I also make money because I referred them. Now, so let's say you go and you refer 3 people. If you refer 3 people, and between those 3 people, they collectively invest $1,000 collectively in total, okay? You'll now potentially get paid on those 27 people who fell into your matrix. You didn't bring any of those people into your matrix. They came in because they spilt over from the people above you, okay? Those 27 people in your matrix now, if they go out and just get the $100 pack and you got the $100 pack, you're going to make $81 plus the 36 plus the 12 that you previously made. Now, if you purchase pack 1 through 7 because you want to make more money. The higher the packs you purchase, you know, the more money you make on your investment. If you purchase pack 1 through 7 and they all purchase pack 1 through 7, you pick up $10,000. Yeah. And $4,000 and the $1,500. But if you purchase pack 8 through 10 and they also purchase pack 8 through 10 in addition to 1 through 7, obviously. So 1 through 10 all the way through, you pick up another 36,000 in addition to all these other numbers. So let's jump the line a little bit. Let's just say you made it to generation 7. How'd you make it to generation 7? You went out and you referred 15 people. You referred 15 people, and some of you will do this the first hour we get started. Or some of you have already done this. You're just looking at this presentation again for a refresher, okay? Or the person who referred you to look at this presentation, they've already done it, and they just shared it with you. And so for an example, you go out and you refer 15 people, and between those 15 people collectively, they just invest $16,000. That's roughly about $1,100 a piece. That's it. So they can make extra money on their money. Well, if 2,000 people fall into your matrix, and this is highly probable, okay? And if you only purchased a $100 pack and all 2,000 people just purchased a $100 pack, which is highly not probable, okay? Because everyone's gonna get a higher pack so they can get paid more money. Remember the example I talked about earlier. So if 2,000 people purchased a $100 pack, you'll pick up 6,000. Plus you would have made your 2,000 and 7,000 and 200 all the way up to 12. Well, if all of those 1,600 people, all of those 2,187 people decided to get packs 1 through 7, you'd make $833,000 plus the 277, plus the 92, plus the 30,000. You guys get it all the way up. If those same 2,000 people decide to purchase packs 1 through 10, you pick up $2.9 million plus plus 979 plus 326 plus 108,000 all the way up to $5,000. This is amazing. Now, to max out the matrix, and I want to be really honest with you, when this project was put together, they had asked about my input. And I told them that I thought that these referral requirements were too easy. Why is that? Because I'm part of an investment group where people refer their partners, their business partners, their friends, people refer people that they don't even know to our platform. And hundreds of people join daily. And I said to myself, I can understand if we were trying to refer people to buy something or to sell something. Then that's tough because people don't want to sell products. People don't want to market things. People don't want to sell services. They just don't. I did that for 20 years. It was tough. But who doesn't want to make money on their money? If you're wealthy, you want to make money on your money because you understand money making money on your money. And if you're not that wealthy, let's say you're lower middle class, you want to make money any way you can, especially if you're working a job and you can make some extra money on your money. Are you with me? And so the great thing about that, you can refer people. And if you refer 24 people, you've maxed out, you've hit the top level in the referral plan. Now, between those 24 people, the minimum they invest is about $5,500. Roughly, if you divide 24 into 128,000, it's about $5,300, but round it up to 55, okay? If they invested that each, and if 59,000 people fell into your matrix, and if all those 59,000 only purchased the $100 pack, because that's all you purchased was the $100 pack, no problem. You pick up 238,000 plus the 78, plus the 19, plus the 6,000 all the way up to 12. Got me? However, if you purchase pack 1 through 7, and those people in your matrix, you don't know them, they purchase packs 1 through 7, you pick up $29 million. If they purchase pack 1 through 10, and you purchase pack 1 through 10 as well, so you can get paid on their packs, you pick up $105 million. If you totally max out this entire matrix, it pays $198 million. Now, let me read this and explain this. The matrix is locked at 10 generations. Let me explain that. So let's say this matrix fills out totally, and you're up here at the top, and someone comes in on the 11th level. Okay, very, very important. You're not going to get compensated on them because it's locked. But if someone on your second level, if someone's on your second level and somebody came in on the 11th level, that's technically their 10th level, and they're going to be compensated for it. You got it? So once this matrix is locked out, you don't get compensated on anything after 10 levels. Okay. That's because it's locked out and you made $198 million. I'm not going to cry for you. All right. Now, earn from all investment packs brought on any qualified generation. That's very important. Unqualified commissions do not hold or compress. However, higher packs fully compress when purchased. So let me explain. Let's say you're on generation 1 and you purchase all 10 packs. You're in generation 1, you purchase all 10 packs. You brought me on board and I'm on generation 6, okay? And I only purchased 7 packs. But I referred some people and all of those people purchased 10 packs also. Well, what's going to happen is I'll get paid on 1 through 7 because I purchased 7, but I'm not going to get paid on 8, 9, and 10. Who's going to get paid on 8, 9, and 10? You will, because it will compress up to you. It'll go right by me. So this is important. You want to get the highest packs that you can afford because you will be able to look down into your matrix and you will see people in your matrix. And those folks will have higher packs than you and it'll show that you didn't get paid on them. So what is this going to motivate you to do? Make sure you upgrade next time so you can get paid when they upgrade. You won't lose them. They'll still be there. But when they upgrade and you have a pack the same or higher, you'll get paid that time. And as soon as people upgrade, you get paid immediately. If someone upgrades 3 o'clock in the middle of the afternoon, they hit the add to cart button, you get paid. 1 o'clock in the morning, they hit the add to cart button, you get paid. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you get paid, okay? Off of people who you refer that's in your matrix, and that's very, very important. Now let's move on. Here's a bonus. Now, because this is a smart contract, as I mentioned earlier, it's a program contract. Financial institutions use these all the time. Here's a simple example. Let's say you have a bank account and you refer and you transfer some money from one bank account to another bank account. People do this all the time, okay? Well, you know the bank account doesn't have a teller in the middle of the night because you're out and you need to transfer money onto another card to maybe pay for gas. They don't have someone in the middle of the night just sitting there waiting for you to transfer money so they could push a button and transfer money for you. No, it's done in a smart contract. Now, that's the best way to explain it. These things are pre-programmed to work when money goes in. And when money goes in, you get paid immediately. Now, the good thing about a smart contract, it's solid. It can be programmable. The bad thing about a smart contract, it can't be changed. And so unlike typical sales or network marketing, if you've ever done that or any type of direct sales or insurance sales, the companies always put in some type of promotion so you can chase that carrot, you know, or you're that rabbit chasing that carrot, right? And so they'll always change up the promotion to give you more incentive to make more money. Well, with a smart contract, once it's locked in, it's locked in. So with the DAISY project, they tied in 2 promotions. Here's the first one, and this is pretty cool. You can unlock any matrix level 3 through 9 in your first 30 days and get the next matrix level unlocked for life. So let's say you just go out and you refer, you're trying to unlock level 4. Why do you want to unlock level 4? Okay, so you can get paid on 81 people in your matrix. Well, if you go out and get 6 people, you refer 6 people, want to make money on their money. And between those 6, they collectively invest $2,000, not 2,000 each, collectively. It adds up to 2,000. Well, if you hit this level within 30 days, you're not going to get paid on 81 people in your matrix. They're going to bump you to the 5th level. So now you get paid on 243 people in your matrix. That's incredible. So same example, let's say you make it to entry level 8 because you went out and refer 18 people and collectively they did 32,000 worth of investment dollars. Well, you're not going to get paid on 6,500 people in your matrix. You'll get paid on 19,000 people in your matrix. Now, what's amazing is if you do this within 30 days, if you max this out and do 24 people within 30 days, you're also going to get profit sharing. 1.1% of the global crowd fund. And there's a lot of money in the global crowd fund, and you'll get 1.1% of that. Now, the smart contract is not going to wait to the end of the month to compensate you. It's going to compensate you immediately once you hit that level. So if you go out like myself and like many other people who are doing this, okay, bring on 24 people immediately. If you do it your first hour, your first day, you'll get those shares immediately, which is incredible. You don't have to wait so they can pay you at the end of 30 days like most traditional companies would do. This is fascinating. Now, as you move on, another example, let's just say you're that person, you know, I do not want to tell anybody about anything. I just want to make my money, leave me alone, give me my return on my investment. That's fine. That's you. But you're still going to have 3 people in your front level in your matrix, whether you know them or not. And you'll still get 9 people in your second level in your matrix, whether you know them or not, if they spill into your matrix. Okay? There's nothing you can do about it, but just accept it. Now, what's great about that, again, here's an example. If you want to increase that potential earnings, you go out and you refer more people. Refer 3, you'll get paid on 27 people in your matrix. Refer 12, you'll get paid on 729 people in your matrix. Refer 24, you'll get paid on 59,000 people in your matrix. Got it? Now, one more time to reiterate this, and make this very clear. In order to get paid on any entry-level pack, you must upgrade to that same entry pack or higher. So if everybody in that matrix purchased a $400 pack, but you only purchased a $100 and $200 pack, you're going to be locked out of that 400 pack money. It's real simple. So you want to make sure that you purchase the highest entry-level packs that you can afford to purchase. Now you may say, okay, great, I'll purchase a high entry-level pack. It's for 2 reasons. So now you have more money trading for you. Now that 300% to 1,500% is making you more money. So for example, let's just say, you know, this is an example. Let's just say you invested $10,000 and that annual return on that $10,000 was 1,500%. That's $150,000 that you made in the trading pool. Are you with me? But at the same time, you referred some people in the referral plan and you made a ton of money there too. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. So as we move along, here are other ways that we're compensated. Now, this is amazing. Let's say you just don't have a lot of money sitting around for whatever reason. Your car just got, your transmission just fell apart, so you don't have any extra money, but you can scrape up a couple of dollars. So let's just say you get started with just, you invest only $100, no problem. But you refer me and I invest $100,000. Well, because you personally referred me, and I'm not in your matrix, but because you personally referred me, not someone else, and I spilled into your matrix, but you personally referred me, you'll make 5% of whatever I invested. So if I fund or invest 5%, I mean, if I do 100,000, you're going to pick up 5% of my investment. That's incredible. Now, remember I showed you how much money you can make in the matrix? Let's just say I make $10,000 in the matrix, where you're going to make a 10% check match. Even if you didn't make a penny, if I made $10,000 in the matrix, you'll make a 10% check match. Whether you get a matrix, whether you personally made a matrix check or not. But because you refer me, and I referred a lot of people, and I got a big matrix check, as long as you referred me, you'll get a 10% check match. So if I make $100,000, you'll pick up an extra $10,000. You didn't refer anybody. I referred everybody. But you'll pick up a 10% check match. Okay? I get more excited as I go over this personally. Now, here's the residual money on the back end. Let me explain the back end. Here's the best way of explaining this. Everything I just showed you is front end money. It's when people invest so they can get a return on their investment. Or the better technical way of saying it, when people crowdfund with us, they'll get a return on their funding. That's the technical way of saying it. Okay. When people crowdfund with us, they'll get a return on their funding. Now, let's say you own a retail store and someone walks into your retail store to buy some shoes. How would you feel when they purchase the shoes at your register, you get paid, you know, whatever your profit or commission is on those shoes. But how would you feel when they walked out that door, you get paid again? They leave your store to go home. And as soon as they walk out that door, something rings, bing, 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 your cash register, more money shows up in your cash register right on their credit card again. How would you feel about that? You'd be ecstatic. Well, that's how this works. When people deposit their money or they fund their packs, you're going to get paid, whether you wrote them on or whether they fell into your matrix, as long as you qualify for that matrix pay. Well, when they take their trading profits out and you personally refer them, or if they're in your Uni-Level structure, whether you personally refer them or not, but if they're in your Uni-Level structure, I'll explain that, you'll get paid again. Okay, so let me read this for you. Residual income pays out when any member withdraws their trading profits. It pays on trading profits for all members on each level, down to 10 levels. 1 to 2 are automatic with no requirements, just like the matrix requirements. Levels 3 to 10 follow the matrix rules to qualify for those levels. Full dynamic compression pays up to qualified members. I'll explain. And there's no limit to trading profit residual income. So let's say you refer me, okay? And I made $10,000 profits on my trading profits. You know, I invested some money, they're trading from me, and I made $10,000 worth of profits. And I take those profits out. Now, why would I take my profits out? Maybe to pay some bills, buy a new home, send my kids to college, you know, get out of debt, you name it. So when I take out my profits, okay, you're going to get a 3.5% check, a commission on my profits. That's amazing. I take out my money, okay, so I can either reinvest it or pay some bills or whatever. When I take out my money, you're going to get 3.5% of whatever I take out. That's incredible. But what's even better, let's say you refer me on your first level and I refer Ellen DeGeneres, and Ellen refers Oprah. Oprah refers Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle refers Kim Kardashian, okay, or Kim West, whatever you're going to call her last name today. So what's incredible about this, you didn't refer Ellen, Oprah, Dave, or Kim. You didn't refer them. I did. Well, I referred Ellen. She referred Oprah. Oprah referred Dave, and Dave referred Kim Kardashian. Okay? You only referred me. Well, guess what? When they take their money out, their profits out, you're going to get 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, as long as you qualify for it. You know how to qualify for it the same way with the matrix qualification. Go out and refer a couple of people, okay, and make sure they do X amount of investments. And every level you qualify for, you'll get 1% of every dime that they take out. Now, let's say, for an example, again, this is you, and there are 9 people, you know, all the way down to 9. And none of these people hit the qualifications. Why? Because they didn't want to qualify. All they wanted to do is put their money in and make money on their money. They didn't care about referring anybody. None of these people cared about referring anybody. So none of them qualified to get this residual when money comes out. So since none of them qualified to get the residual when the money comes out, you'll get paid their 1%. So you'll get this 1%, this 1%, this 1%, all of these 1% plus your 3.5%. Are you guys with me? This is amazing. That's called dynamic compression. So that's 1. So that's 3.4. I'm sorry. There's 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, 12.5% that you can make all the way down to 10 levels collectively off of people taking their money out. That's staggering. That can add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay? There's one more piece. It's called an infinity bonus. Now, what does infinity mean? It means forever. Now, not that same 1%, an additional 1% will be paid to you if you hit this second bonus. Now, this is the second bonus that's tied into the smart contract. Okay? Now, you can reach this bonus within your first 30 days. And many of you are going to do this. And many of you have probably already done this. If you're watching this and it's, you know, some months after I did this presentation, many of you probably already done this. you refer, let's say, you refer 50 people. You're a master referrer. You refer 50 people. When all those 50 people, let's say between them collectively, they invest enough money to reach $1 million worth of investment within the first 30 days. So this is your Uni-Level. This is not people who came into your matrix that just spilled over into your matrix, by osmosis. These are people that you refer. That goes back to that example of Ellen, Oprah, Dave Chappelle, Kim Kardashian, blah, blah, blah. These are people that are in your lineage, your genealogy, so to speak. Okay. If they collectively do $1 million in investing within your first 30 days, you'll make 1% all the way down to infinity. So let's say that line of sponsorship goes all the way down to 500 levels. Anyone 500 levels down, anybody that takes their money out, you'll get 1% of their trading profits. That's incredible, down to infinity. Now, let's say someone on that 500th level, you didn't bring them in. Somebody else brought them in, but you didn't bring them in. You didn't refer them. Well, they hit the same bonus that you hit, and they did it within their first 30 days. So let's go over to this column. You're looking at the column. This is you. So let's say this is on your 500th level. Well, they're going to cut you off. Now they're going to get all these 1%. However, you're now going to make a 100% check match on whatever they make. So let's say your 1% are making you about $50,000 a week. Okay. In deposits, $50,000 a week, because people are taking their money out. You're getting your 1% on all those people. So it's making you $50,000 a week. You're excited about that. But this person comes in and they hit that promotion. And let's say they're making $100,000 a week and they're on your 500th level, but they bring in tons of people and they're making $100,000 a week. Well, guess what? You'll pick up $100,000 a week, 100% check match on what they make. And let's say somebody on their 500th level, now it's on your 1,000th level. So it's 1,000 levels deep. Somebody hits this promotion within 30 days. Well, they're going to get cut out, but they'll still get 100% check match on that person. But you're going to get 50% check match on that person. Even though that you didn't bring either of those people in. They're on your 1,000th level. They hit the promotion, but somebody above them hit the promotion also. So you can't get 100% on both of them, but you'll get 50%. So that person, that second person who hits the promotion on your 1,000th level, makes $100,000 this week, you'll pick up $50,000 because you get 50% check match. Now, what's important, if you don't do this within 30 days, that's fine. You can still qualify. Whenever your entire group, it could take a year, it could take a month. Some people do this in a week. But whenever your entire group invest collectively $10 million in investment dollars, this kicks in for you. So some of you may not do it your first 30 days. Are you with me? Some of you, it may take a month. With the investment dollars that people are dumping in, I don't know how long, it's probably not going to take that much, but let's say it does take a month or two. Whenever it kicks in, now you're qualified to make 1% on everybody in your lineage, down and across to infinity. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Just incredible. So here's the deal. You probably wonder why the person who invited you out is so excited. They're excited because this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Again, if you're that person and you don't want to refer anybody, that's fine. Make your 300 to 1,500% or anywhere in between and go on and enjoy your life. Okay, and keep reinvesting. Just keep making your money and go and enjoy your life. Even though you're still going to have people fall into your matrix and you're still going to get paid off of those folks. Depending on the pack you purchase, you'll get paid off the packs that they purchase. Okay, there's nothing you can do to stop that. The money's going to, pay out to you. But if you're that person who says, wait a minute, I'm making this type of money, let me show my friends. Take a screenshot. I'm going to tell you what I do. Take a screenshot of the money you make. Let them know, look, I invested this much money and I made this much money. Say you can invest as low as $100. Try it out. Put your foot in. Get your toe in the water. Send them a screenshot. Then send them your link. Watch what happens. Trust me. People aren't stupid. They're contrary to popular belief, people are extremely smart. And if they can make money without having to go to work, without having to build a business, without having to leverage people. If they can leverage their money, they're all over it. Now, lastly, I close with this. This works with cryptocurrency. It works, we're using Tron, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is strong. We have other platforms that use Bitcoin. So we always want to make sure that we diversify. So if Bitcoin goes up and down, or let's say it goes down, we want to make money with Tron. We do that on purpose to make sure that we diversify just in case something happens. So we're using Tron. So you'll need to download a Tron wallet. We'll have instructions on this. Okay, and if you're watching this, you probably already have your Tron wallet, but you'll download a Tron wallet. And when people invest and they push that, that add to cart button with their Tron, you'll get paid immediately in your Tron wallet, immediately within nanoseconds. Now, what's important, your name never has to show up. Remember, it's a smart contract. It's decentralized on the blockchain. There's no names. There's no emails. You're a wallet address. That's it. You're a wallet address. So if you're that big corporation, you're watching this, and you like to add this project into your current project or pay plan, you can. You can name it whatever you want to name it. You don't have to name it Daisy. You can name it Roses. It doesn't matter. Okay? You can literally invest in this project, move it on to your other platform, and let it roll. That's full autonomy. That's this decentralized, unregulated program. And we're excited for you. So get back with the person who asked you to watch this video. Sorry it was a little long. I think it was worth it. If you didn't understand it, watch it again or ask them to send you the slides. They may very well have the slides, so you can look over the slides also. And the deeper you look into DAISY or Endotech, the better we look. We're excited that you've taken the time to watch this video. We're excited that maybe you've enjoyed our investment group and you're going to put yourself in a position to make a ton of money. And again, as Warren Buffett says, never invest in anything that you can't afford to lose. But once you're in profit mode and you have house money, play with that house money. That's my quote. All right, God bless. Have a great day.